Okay, so I'll go ahead and start. My name is Jerome. Um, everybody, well, not everybody on the call knows me, but a lot of people know me. And in last, I want to say a couple months, I've been on actually the past year pretty much. I've been on like a tear of just trying to help people financially and wellness. I do host another webinar called Wellness Wise. It'll start next week. Where I just teach people number one about that on that end. We teach them about what to eat, things like that, how to eat. But that's not this one. This one is more along the lines of financial. Right now, y'all know the times are really tough. Times are really unpredictable. Most people don't know what to do. Most people don't know what to invest in. Most people don't know pretty much just financial things, and the world is changing so fast. So Dreamers to Profit came about, a group of friends of mine. It came about because we wanted to change, number one, our financial situation, but also our family's financial situation. And we also want to help as many people as we can on this journey. We're not people, I'm not here to sell you anything. I'm not here to make you join something or that you don't want to do or anything. I'm here to present information. It's a goal of mine to present some financial literacy and education to people. And I'm still learning. I still learn financial things and financial instruments and things like that. I've been on a journey for the last 3 to 5 years, just learning this stuff backwards so I can help. And I'm hoping that I can help someone. I'm hoping that you guys will partner with us because that's what we have as partners. We don't have and nothing else. We just partner with people and we just try to help people earn extra income, learn some cool things about finances and some of the new things that's out there. One is crypto. So without further ado, this is the second one I did. I have another one from last week that I did. If you missed that, just drop in the chat that you want that one as well. It's on YouTube. I can send you the link and you can review that. I think this will help people. I've gotten amazing feedback from the first one and from what we're trying to do. And like I said, we're trying to partner, but I'll get into that. So as y'all can see, the world is changing. Yes, it is. And so give you an update. So some people have already invested with us here at Dreamers to Profit. And we're up this last week. I told everyone for the last 4 months, our portfolio is up 1,800%. Just from last week, we're up 200%. And so basically in a nutshell, and I'll go into more detail about that toward the end. Basically in a nutshell, people invest their money. Our return on their money for the year is 40%. That's our goal. That's what we're trying to reach. We're more than confident that we can reach that. And I'll get into more detail about that. The people that have invested that's on the call, we give out quarterly payments. So we basically pay you 10% every quarter on the money that you invest with us. The second quarter will be, July 2nd. So the people that's already invested, I'll send the withdrawal forms. If you want to take the money out, and which we don't hold it, you more than likely to take that plus your interest on, you got to let us know by June 15th. That's the latest. If you need some help with that, and for the new people that's online, don't worry, I'll go over this toward the end. But for the people that's invested, you guys can withdraw. We don't hold it. If you want your full amount with the percentages, we'll totally give it to you. That's how confident we are in what we do. And then basically the estimated date that your funds will hit your account will be between July 15th and the 21st. But we like to report this every week to everybody that's on the call. This week alone, we're up 200% from our portfolio. So invest. We do not take your money. We do not spend your money. We do not take your money or your investment and literally go off and buy cars. And we don't do that. We literally let your investment grow. A lot of investors, are reinvest.
I want to do it.
Can someone mute their phone because their phone's not muted? But we don't hold the money. We literally, in a nutshell, just leave your money in, and we just keep piling on to our investment portfolio. But if anytime that you want it, we get the money back every quarter. And I believe it's April 1st, July 2nd, October 3rd, and January 4th. And all of this is on our website, dreamers2profit.com. You can get all this information. All right. So I just wanted to let you guys know. I always throw that out there. We're up 200%. For the last 4 months, like I said last week, it was up 1,800%. Haven't lost. As far as the overall portfolio, and I'll get more into that later. So the first thing I want to do, because I'm always a proponent of giving out free game, and giving the game out. So even if you do not invest with us, you don't want to deal with us, you just want to do it on your own, you want to learn on your own, I'm a proponent of giving out the game and things that we invest in and things that we do. So drop y'all emails into the chat. You'll get an email after the seminar, and I will make sure that you guys you get the actual seminar, you get the actual presentation. Um, and because I want you guys to study it, learn it for yourself. Do your own research, do your own due diligence. The stuff that I'm presenting today is stuff that I've researched. So it's not like me just giving you guys something I found online. This is something that's actually researched. So without further ado, if you guys have a pen and pad, if y'all don't know how we do it, this is how we do it. You guys take notes. Ask questions. This is open, so if you want to ask questions in the middle of it, just chime in, say, hey, excuse me, or whatever the case may be, and I'll try to stop with time allotted. So with that being said, okay, so here's the game for the week as far as cryptocurrency. The 6 fastest growing cryptos in 2025 and ones you should consider buying right now. You'll all get an ebook on this, so if you want to write it down, cool. If not, I'm going to shoot you an email with the ebook attached, which goes into even further detail. But these are the 6 fastest growing cryptos right now that you should consider buying based on how things are going. Now, first of all, what is a cryptocurrency for the people that may not know? By now, everyone usually knows it's basically a type of digital currency. So it's digitized. The difference between that and real money, like the dollar or the euro, is that it's what they call decentralized. What decentralized mean is that it's not controlled by a bank or any central authority. You know, if you put $100 in the bank, you go to the bank, you got to deal with a teller, you got to deal with a bank manager, whatever the case may be. In this world, you are the bank. So they give you codes, they give you a crypto wallet, they give you things like that. And I won't bore you with those details that you can actually, it's your digital money. So, like, say for instance, I want to buy something in China, I can go online, I can give them my Bitcoin they can give me their Bitcoin address, and basically I send the Bitcoin to them and it's digital money. It works like you can buy things online, you can buy shoes, you can buy pretty much anything nowadays with Bitcoin. And places that you can actually buy it, because I get that question a lot too. So most people know what Coinbase is. That's great for beginners, people that's new to crypto altogether. Coinbase is a great option because it's really simple. You go in there, you exchange your money, you attach your bank account, exchange your money for the crypto. It's like Bitcoin, Ethereum, stuff like that. Binance is another one. If you haven't heard of that, they have lower fees, so that's usually a good one. They're not available in every state though. Kraken is another one, and actually Robinhood allows you to buy crypto, but it's in stocks, so you can't like withdraw the crypto. And Cash App or PayPal. I have Cash App. I do a lot of my transactions in Bitcoin through Cash App because they have it, and it's really simple. Everybody knows Cash App for the most part, and everybody knows PayPal or Cash App. And you can actually buy crypto there, you can trade crypto there, you can send crypto there, you can sell crypto there. So that's why I usually go when I want to just do Bitcoin. And like I said, don't worry about taking notes on this stuff. You guys will have this presentation. I will email the presentation. Make sure you drop your emails. Okay, so the first one is Solana. Solana right now this year, and I want you guys to look at cryptos like companies, like stocks, because that's pretty much what it is. They operate a little differently, but they act the same. So Solana is up this year 26%. And right now the price is $163 for Solana, to get one Solana, basically. Now, the market cap, and this is the reason why I tell people, because I got a lot of people that's scared of crypto. The reason why you shouldn't be scared of crypto, there's a lot of money back in crypto. Like for Solana, just Solana, when you see market cap, that's how much money's in Solana, 83 billion. And so for these cryptos to fall, that means a lot of money was moved. And that's going to affect not just crypto, but the economy if this kind of thing goes away. So it's nothing to be really too worried about as far as like, is the crypto going anywhere? So the next question is, where is the crypto going? Well, crypto is pretty new. Even though it came out in 2009, it's still relatively new compared to the dollar that came out in 71. And actually before that. So we'll get to that. But so this is still pretty new, which means this is the new economy, if y'all don't know. So these cryptos I'm giving you, do your research on your own. Write these down. 163 is nothing. Solana will probably get to $400 or $500. So you got that. And then what makes it special? What makes it like a special for everything is because it actually rebounded strongly from a collapse. So it did collapse in 2022. But it came right back up. As you guys can see, it's up 27%. And for my investors, people that put their money into things, we never we never worry about the fluctuation. Most people get scared because of the fluctuation. Real people know the longer you hold an asset, because that's what this is. The longer you hold an asset, the more it's going to appreciate. Why? Because every year the US government prints money. They print money. So that means the value of the dollar goes down. So the longer you hold these things with your money, this is going to appreciate because the value of the money is going to drop, if that makes sense to people. Another reason that Solana and these other cryptos are more valuable than almost even Bitcoin is because it actually is like a processor. It's like a payment processor. And they can do 3,500 transactions per second, which means like Bitcoin, if you send some Bitcoin to somebody, it's going to take, for my people that know, it's going to take about an hour to get there. Sometimes faster, but for the most part, about an hour. But the Solano, you can do like 3,500 transactions per second. And so like every second, it grows. It transitions your money. So this is why these things aren't going anywhere. I won't bore you with the rest of this. I'll send you guys this so you'll know. But Solana is the first one that you want to write down. The second one is Cardano. As you can see, Cardano's up 36%. And right now it's only $1, y'all. It's only $1. So Cardano went up, it's up 36% and it's only $1. And it's got a $34 billion market cap, which means it's gonna go up. And I gave you the reasons why it's gonna go up. And the biggest thing that you want to read. So when I put these slides out, you want to see keywords. Some of the best keywords is, look at this, collaborating with real governments, like Ethiopia is one. It's becoming faster and cheaper thanks to new tech. And users are earning up to 28%. So I want you guys to understand this. People, and don't worry about DeFi platforms and things like that. If you when you take this slide, you can do your own research on those, but you're basically earning 28% on your money in some of these platforms. So this is the reason why you want to get into crypto. Even Trump added it to the U.S. crypto reserve for the people that, regardless of how you feel about them, like I always tell people, like regardless of how you may feel about a person, watch what they're doing. And so if the president of the United States is adding crypto to the U.S. reserve, that means that's a game we all need to be in. We probably need to be into it. So this is another one. So Cardano, write that down. This is an easy investment. You guys can go to Coinbase. You can create an account on Coinbase and literally put $10 into Cardano and just let it sit there and watch what it does. It's gonna grow. So it's not just, like I say at the bottom, it's not just hype. You're building real world solutions. So it's not just a person, hey, buy my Cardano. It's literally being used by governments, by different people. So Cardano is another one that you guys want to know. One of my favorites, I talked about this last week for my people that was there, XRP. It's up 327% this year, which means if you'd have bought XRP with $10 at January 1st, you'd be up 327%, which means you got like $32.70 and it just and didn't do anything. This is just you. So always say mindset is everything, because how you look at things, it depends on how you do. So I know because XRP just got, I know the SEC had a lawsuit against them. They just dropped it. And I know major banks around the world, Visa, MasterCard, are getting ready to use XRP things. So if you guys don't do anything else, I just try to keep it as simple as possible. XRP is going to be a game changer. It's already got 154 billion behind it. So just letting you guys know. If you, oh, also the biggest news, y'all, and it's the last one for XRP, the ETF anticipation. What's the ETF? We'll get into that too. But basically, when XRP gets an ETF, just like Bitcoin did, that's why Bitcoin skyrocketed. Now, I know Bitcoin's doing a pullback, but I'm expecting Bitcoin to go to 200,000 or more within the next year because it's just doing a pullback. So XRP is another cryptocurrency. You just get Coinbase. If you want to learn this stuff, I'm gonna send you guys a slide. So another one, Stellar, which is like XRP's sister, is XLM. So it pretty much does the thing. It's designed, I want you guys to see this. It's designed for global peer-to-peer money transfers without banks or intermediaries. You ain't got to go to Walmart, pay. You ain't got to go to nothing. They're literally designing it so that we can do peer-to-peer. If you need money, instead of going to all the other places with these crazy fees, XLM is becoming like these places where you can just use your phone. If a person needs $20, I can send some XLM. It works just like money. And like I said, Visa and MasterCard has picked this up because I had a question from one of my friends and they were like, well, how will we use this stuff? Visa and MasterCard already has crypto. If you don't, you can get crypto.com on the app and you can put money on there and they have a Visa card. I have one myself. Crypto.com. They have a Visa card that you can get right now once you sign up with their platform. And you can put your money there and literally swipe it like it's a Visa. So the crypto space is literally the new economy. I want you guys to understand that. That's the reason why we're here, is to educate you and let you know that the days of the dollar, I wouldn't be shocked in the next 5 to 10 years, you will never use another dollar, like a literal dollar. It will be outlawed. So you got to know how to maneuver and move. Crypto is the new way. And like I said, XLM got 10 billion. I'm expecting it to be like 100 billion. And it's only 33 cents right now, y'all, which means, like I said, you can get on Coinbase or crypto.com and you can buy this stuff right now for 33 cents. It's like getting into a company early. Like everybody knows Apple because we all got Apple iPhones or something. If you'd have bought Apple when they first came out, you'd be a trillionaire right now. I don't care if you put in $10,000, you'd be a trillionaire right now. So you got to look at cryptos the same way. They're new companies that's coming. We don't care about the fluctuations. That's the problem that most people have. As soon as they see, I got a friend call me today, like, Jerome, you told me it was going to go up to 100,000. It did, and now it's pulling back. And I'm like, nope, stay in there. It's gonna go to 200,000. It's just pulling back, and then it's gonna take off. It's the same thing it did when it was at 30. Same thing it did when it dropped all the way to 12. It's just doing a pullback because the market has to correct itself. And this is stuff that we study on our end. Um, so yeah, they got big partnerships. Look at XLM. They about to partner with MoneyGram. Everybody knows MoneyGram. So they're partnering with these things to cross-border crypto payments. Ain't no more wiring, ain't no more any of that stuff. Cryptocurrency is the future. Real world focus. It helps people in developing countries because everybody know there's third world countries that's poor. That's going to change soon. Crypto is going to change the game because you're going to eventually be able to send your dollar through crypto and a third world countries can just get it. No more IDs, none of that stuff. Chainlink. Chainlink is another one. Right now it's at 1669. It took a hit this year, 18% down. But like I told you, we don't care about the fluctuations. It's 10. Matter of fact, when it goes down, I buy more. Or we buy more at Dreamers2Profit. When it goes down, we buy more. So it's at 10 billion right now. And I want y'all to listen to these numbers. $10 billion. It's at 10 billion. So these cryptos ain't going nowhere. So, and like I said, I'll send this to you guys so you guys can have all this information as well. Just want to get through this. So Chainlink is another one. Last one, Avalanche. Most people don't know what Avalanche is. They haven't heard of it or anything. And this is why we're here. We're here to educate you so you can understand what's going on. Right now it's down 44%. Right now it's $25, y'all. It's $25. I know I literally last week I went to a steakhouse, it was about 40. So I want us on this call to start rethinking how we look at money. If we put instead of getting the steak, I could have put, well, usually when I buy something, I usually make sure I put enough so I can invest as well. So I don't just go out. So if I spend $20 at a steakhouse or $40 at a steakhouse, I gotta invest $40. That actually keeps me from going out too much. So yeah, so I just want to let you guys know these are the top 6 cryptos that's gonna blow. And I will send this to you. One thing about it, it says analysts predict the Avalanche could hit up to $126. Right now it's $25, y'all. That's a 450% increase. And that's not over, when I say it's not going to be over no 15, 20-year term. It's going to be within 2 to 5 years, if that. And so like imagine putting your $25. It's open Coinbase today and just put your $25 in there and let it sit. I mean, we blow $25 anyway. Let's just let it sit in Avalanche and you just watch it. So just want to let you guys give you guys the hints on that. So for the crypto, that's what it is. It's 6. And everybody will get a book, an ebook today. So please drop your emails in the chat. Everybody will get an email today with that book attached. It goes into more detail as to what it does. It's plain and simple language. It ain't I didn't use any technical stuff. It's pretty plain and simple on why you guys want to get into these particularly. Now, like I said, with anything in investment, that's just a disclaimer. Investment, you could lose money. You could gain money. It's totally up to you. I can't tell you what to invest in, but I just want to give you guys the education and understand why I'm looking at these and why I'm going into it. But yeah, there's the 6 cryptos. Now, here's the cool thing about us. I just went over all that information and I know everybody has a busy life. Everybody has a busy life. Therefore, this is what I want y'all to do. I want to help y'all earn this stuff for free. What if I told you you can earn some of these coins for absolutely free and you can keep them in your wallet? They transfer to your wallet. It's yours. You can just hold on to it for absolutely free. If that's cool with you guys, go ahead and follow us on all these social medias, the Twitters, the TikToks, the YouTubes. We even have a Rumble channel. There's our email at the bottom, and a Facebook as well. So, like I said, you guys don't have to worry about it because this will go to you. It'll be in our email when I send it to you. So please drop your emails in there. And all you guys have to do is when we email you, just respond to us or reply to us and say free crypto. And then I'll send you a list of crypto places that give you crypto free. And here's the cool thing. The more you guys do it and the more you guys sign up, the more you guys invite people. That's why I want to get as many people as I can in this thing. Every referral you guys bring, you earn crypto on their crypto. That's how much they're giving away crypto. Like, and then you guys earn free crypto that you can actually stack. Now, I'll be honest, if it's just you, it won't be a ton. But like I said, right now, the way I look at crypto, any amount is good. What if you guys would have just had half a Bitcoin in 2010? We wouldn't be talking about a lot. You guys already be well off. So I want you guys to understand the power in what we're doing with Dreamers to Profit. We giving you the game. I gave you 6 cryptos that's bound to blow. I told you why. And right now, you guys can earn free crypto with us, with Dreamers to Profit. All you got to do is inbox us and say free crypto. You can put it in the chat. You put it in the chat and say free crypto. Put it with your email address. I'll make sure I send you the list, and then I'll reach out to you. I'll give you guys my number, and I'll reach out to you, show you how to set it up, show you how it works, all of that stuff separately. Everybody earns free crypto. That's what I want. It's all about financial education, and it's all about you guys just learning this system and learning this stuff can change your lives. Like being honest with you, we're up 1,800% because we understand these things and we just getting started, by the way. So yeah. Any questions as far as the crypto go? Anybody? Anything? If no, it's cool. It's not a big deal. You all will get it. Y'all can you can unmute yourselves if you got questions or anything and just say it. Because then that way I'll be able to hear you. If not, then I'll just continue. So okay, that's cool. So I'll go to the next topic. So everybody cool with the crypto? They understand it, all of that. Let me look at this chat real quick. 1 second, y'all. All right. All right. I got you. I got you. I got you. Appreciate y'all. All right. So the next one, because we're not done, y'all. So the next one is a lot of people don't understand stocks. So let me break it down with you for you. If you don't understand stocks, what to invest in, that's why you're here. I need y'all to come back every Sunday. Bring whoever you need to bring. Um, I'm gonna show you guys 3 stocks, 3 ETFs, and I'll explain what an ETF is here in a second, that you guys can invest in and not even look at, and just earn money all the time. And the stocks pay out dividends. I'll explain what that is as well. So I'm gonna give you guys, hopefully you got a pen and paper, but like I said, I'll send this to you guys as well. So please drop emails in there. Drop emails of people that you might know be interested in stuff like this. I'll send them an email as well. But I'll give you guys the top 3 growth and dividend ETFs for this year. What does that mean? That means that when you invest in these, and some of these you can invest in, I'll show you how to invest for like as low as $10. and you can get a fraction of these dividends. Because I want you guys to look at money differently. For the longest, we've looked at money as, okay, we need to hold on to it. We got to get money. Instead of looking at it, well, when we get money, we need to invest in things that make us money. So that's the whole point of Dreamers to Profit. We want to retrain the mind, like our minds have been retrained, that, hey, when I get money, it's not to go and buy the liability first, which is the car, the house, the whatever you're buying. It's to take my money and put it into things that I don't have to do nothing, and I'm going to earn money, and now I can buy my liabilities. And then we'll show you the game of how you still never touch your portfolios and you get your money from the bank tax free. So that's another seminar that's coming up. So be here every Sunday. But I'll go ahead and give you guys the top 3 growth stocks and dividend ETFs. Well, first of all, what's the ETF? So basically, an ETF is just a basket of investments like stocks, bonds, commodities. I'll break it down really simple, just like the bottom says. Let's say let's look at the stock market as a grocery store. And instead of going and buying one loaf of Wonder Bread, I want to get the whole store. I want to buy everything in the store, right? So you get your little cart, you go around the store, you put your apples in there, you put your bread in there, you put your pizza in there, you put your cookies in there, you put your all of that stuff in your basket, you pay, you go. So all the ETF is an exchange traded fund. What that is a company that basically buys all the stocks. You give them money. So they will buy Apple, Tesla, Microsoft, Google, all of these big stocks, and they'll put it in a basket and they'll say, this is our fund. You guys can put money in here and you can get a piece of all of these companies. That's powerful. That is powerful. That means you don't, instead of going to buy one share of Apple, which I tell people everybody should have Apple. Everybody should have Apple. But instead of just going to buy Apple, you can buy this exchange fund, and I'll give you the 3. That literally you put your money in, they get all of the top stocks. Now, why is this important? Because they do all of the back end, they study, and to be in these ETFs, you have to be the top of the top. You got to hit a certain criteria. So they're not just going to pick you up just because you're saying, let me be in your fund. Nah, they're gonna the best of the best. Apple, Tesla, and we'll go through it. So that's what it is. And what I love about the ones that Dreamers to Profit has, we also get monthly dividends, which means every dollar that we put into our portfolios, every month we earning money. Every month we're earning money. That's why your money's safe. If you decide to invest. But this is why, because what they call diversification, that's a financial term, which means spread your money out, basically. Instead of you going and studying every company on the stock market, these are safe, these are conservative, and these are companies that is known to grow 8 to 10% a year or more. And they give you dividends. That's why I like them so much. So hopefully that explains what an ETF is. It's just a fancy word to say, hey, I'm going to buy Apple, Tesla, Microsoft. I'm going to the grocery store for you, and I'm going to buy Apple, Tesla, Google, Microsoft, all of the top companies. I'm going to buy them and put them in one basket, and you just pay me, and I'll spread the money to all the companies. So all of it is a fancy term for that. So the first one I have is a company called SCHD, which is Schwab. It's a U.S. dividend equity fund. It has a 3.5 dividend yield, which is basically a fancy word to say, hey, we're going to pay you. I want you guys to understand this. These companies pay you just so you could keep your money with them. So that's why you never get rid of it. So everybody's heard of Elon Musk, right? I need some participation. Everybody heard of Elon Musk? Just say yes. Cool, I got it. Talk to me. Has everybody heard of Elon Musk? Everybody should be saying, yeah. I got shy people today. Last week I don't have no shy people. But yeah, so Elon Musk, what he does is he didn't do anything. Tesla is his company and he gives out stocks and people put all of their money into the Tesla stock. So what he does, and he don't take the money out, because once you take the money out, he literally will have to pay taxes. Why don't he pay taxes? Because he will look at his portfolio of Tesla, which is worth billions. He will go to the bank and say, hey, bank, I need $1 million and here's my stock portfolio of my Tesla company. And the bank says, okay, because we know you can cover it, here's $1 million. And what ends up happening, Elon Musk doesn't pay taxes. That's how the rich don't pay taxes, by the way. So we can't get mad at the rich. They just know something we don't. Um, he ends up going to the bank, getting $1 million, and he trades his Tesla stock. So, in a nutshell, that's how he gets away with not really paying taxes. But it goes back to this example. So, SCHD, this is somebody who owns a fund, an equity fund. Their responsibility is to go out, and as you guys can see, you see all the top companies: Pepsi, Coca-Cola, Merck, which is the pharmaceutical, BlackRock, Cisco, Home Depot, they buy all the top companies, and this is their percentages. And they say, hey, Jerome, we already have these companies in our portfolio. Hey, you just want to pay $25 to us, and we'll split that $25 amongst all of these companies. And this is how it's split and broken down. And I say, yeah. And in return, I keep my $25 here. Every time Coca-Cola, Pepsi, all of BlackRock, all of these companies grow, my money grows. But on top of my money growing, they give me, see, SCHD pays me monthly I think it's quarterly, I'm sorry. They pay me quarterly just because I got money in this fund. And so they basically pay me to hold my money into their fund. And why is that important? Because they're going to pay me a dividend just for me holding my money into this company, which I'm not scared because they got all the strong companies. Now, somebody said, man, the stock market going to crash. Well, if the stock market crashes, then the world is in trouble. Look at these companies. If the stock market really, so that's fear talk. What that is it's elite traders that's trying to scare people into not putting their money into the markets because they know that they make all the money. Because if they have the more shares they can buy, the more money they have, because that's what it is. And we'll get into the shares and stuff in a second. But one reason why that you want to buy this company or ETF, and this is for my conservative people, this is for people that don't really want to be risky, this is very safe. So you get this, you get 3.5% on your money, basically yield. And then they grow over time. So time is what's important. Why you want to do it is because SCHD, they're just solid. They've been around since 2011 and they're just solid. So you can put $25, act like you don't even miss it. You can put $10 in. I have a brokerage account with N1 Finance. N1 Finance is really good. They do fractional shares as well. So if you want to open up an N1 Finance account, that's the broker I use. And you literally can buy these fractional shares $10. You can move $10 to that account. It'll attach your bank account. You can move $10 and you can buy these companies. These companies aren't going anywhere. And these ain't even companies, these just ETFs. So that's the first one. Like I said, I won't bore you with anything else. I'll send you this, do your own research and you'll see. The second one is VIG. Everybody's heard of Vanguard. Vanguard is the largest, them and BlackRock, the largest holder of stocks in the world of wealth. I think they're worth 6-7 trillion or something like that. So these are safe. As you can see, some of the same companies, except they got MasterCard, Procter and Gamble. If you own baby oil, lotion, whatever, you got Procter and Gamble, JP Morgan Chase, Johnson and Johnson. They hold all these safe companies so you ain't got to go buy them individually. And the reason why they're good, they invest in companies that have increased their dividends for at least 10 years, which means they only take companies that says every year we're going to up our dividend payment. Why is that important? Because every year you're basically getting a raise for nothing, just for holding your money in this account. And on top of that, like I said, you grow your portfolio and they only deal with strong companies. They will not deal with no nonsense. So these are safe. These are safe for all my conservative people that's like nervous to get into the markets and learn and all of that stuff. All my conservative people. These are safe. The last one is a company called DGRO. I know some of these y'all like, I've never heard of this stuff, and that's okay. That's why I'm here to tell you. Basically the same thing. They have a balanced portfolio. They have dividend growth, which they only deal with companies that target dividends. Why are dividends so important? Because when I get a dividend back, I don't have to take it out and spend it. That means the company Every time I get a dividend, I do what they call reinvest my dividends. That's why I tell everybody that asks me for something, I'm broke, I ain't got it. Because all I do is invest. So every time my dividend payment comes to me, I just put it back in and buy more shares. Why? Because the more shares I buy, the more dividends I get. And then I don't know if y'all say, I said it last week. Um, hey, compound interest is the eighth wonder of the world. Like it starts out slow. So a lot of people, when we first started Dreamers to Profit, they was like, man, right now you're only at like 1,500, 2,000, whatever. And now they be shocked. It's like compound interest is the eighth wonder of the world. So the more you invest, the more it snowballs. So instead of me, what I learned was instead of me going out and buying liabilities and buying things that I gotta pay for that, like whatever it may be, phone, whatever. Like I'm like, okay, I'm gonna be frugal for a little while, stack my money, and I'm gonna invest. And then what I realized was these companies start to pay me. See, we have to reverse engineer what we've been taught. So now these companies are paying me, but I never touch any of it. I just reinvest it. When we get to a point, which we're almost there, when we get to a point and we may need money, I'm gonna go to the bank and I'm gonna tell the bank, hey, I got a portfolio worth $1 million. I need $100,000. They're gonna give it to me right away, no questions asked. They're gonna pull up in a chair, they're gonna give you that good fancy water, and you sit down and they're gonna try to deal you because you got the money. So, but here's that's another seminar. I'll give that game away in another seminar. But that's how it works. So when you guys start this, I mean, I urge you guys to start it. Don't feel like it's too late. Don't feel like, man, I'm too old. Don't feel like none of that because compound interest is crazy. And if you really want to do it, if you got 2 to 3 friends, if you just got 2 to 3 friends or 4 to 5 people that you know, like Dreamers to Profit, and you pull your resources together, I don't care if it's 20, 30, 10, you pull your resources together and you invest and you start investing and you just let that thing grow, it grows fast. And then remember, we never take our money out of the investment. So I know y'all like, well, how we get paid then? How we make money? You never take it out of the investment, you let the investment grow. What you do is just like I said, you now can go to the bank, any bank. Credit unions are the best. But now you can go to the credit union, show them your portfolio. Let's say you got just even a $10,000, $15,000 portfolio. You can go to the bank and you can literally say, hey, I got a $15,000 portfolio. The bank is going to loan you or give you a business line of credit for 3 times that. So they may give you 30, 40,000. So I know the next question, Jerome, but that's a loan. You're going to have to pay that back. Let me show you how it works. So they'll give you a $40,000 loan, and you're right, it's a loan, but you invest it. And then what happens is you got to pay a minimum. So your minimum payments for like 30, and I'll keep it low, on like 30,000, maybe $300, $400 a month, depending on how you talk to the bank and which bank gives you the terms. But I want you guys to understand this. I got $40,000 and I got to pay $300, $400 a month. Now I'm going to calculate my yearly total. So 400 times 12, what we got on my math major? 3,600. So I know for the year, I got to pay back 3,600. Forget it. Let's say you got to pay back $6,000 for the year. They gave you a loan that's going to be wired to you or a business line of credit that'll be wired to you in 3 days. You'll have $40,000 in your account. What I like to do, or what I've learned to do, is I can take 3,600 and I know I got to pay them. I'll put that to the side. Now I'm using their money to pay them back. And I still got like $34,000 to use. And what I'm going to do, I'm not going to go buy a Bentley. I'm not going to put a down payment on that Mercedes. I'm not going to do any of that stuff. I'm going to take that 36,000 and I'm going to keep investing. And then what'll happen is after a year, the bank's going to come back. And this is real life. I've experienced this. The bank is going to come back and the bank is going to say, hey, you know what? You made all your payments on time. You never late. You good. Hey, you need some more money? Let me increase your limit. Now they're going to give me 80,000 or 100,000. And the cycle continues, but you never use your own money. Meanwhile, I never use my own money out of these portfolios. This is why I am urging you guys, invest your money. Um, get some friends, come together. And like I said, we got, in future seminars, you'll learn all of this stuff. I'll break down the business side of it. And we're currently doing this. We're not just talking to you. I'm not just talking to you like trying to get you guys to jump on. We're currently in the process of doing this stuff. So I want you guys to understand this is not just a regular seminar. Yes, I'm giving you all the game. If you don't want to join, whatever, like take these stocks, take these ETFs, take the crypto, learn the stuff. I'm giving you guys crypto for free. I don't even want nothing for you guys. So only thing I ask is that you guys invite as many people as possible. I'm really trying to help people grow, whether they work with us or not. Our whole purpose is to financially educate most of the people. And that's the whole point, because that's what taught me financial literacy, just going through it. So those are the ETFs that you guys should write down. That's really good. That's been around for a while. That's very safe. So if you're scared, if you don't know how this works, these are safe. These are ones you can put $20 in, $25 in. And remember, don't trip about the fluctuation. The fluctuation means, yes, it's going to go down, but most people get scared. What Warren Buffett does, he buys the dip. What buying the dip means is, if I bought it at 70 and for some reason company can't perform that year, whatever, it drops to 60, no, they double up the investment. Oh, it's only at $60, it's basically on sale. It's like going to Target and an item is on sale, 20% off. That's how you guys got to start looking at these stocks, looking at this crypto. Don't look at the fluctuations. They go up and down. That's just life. The person that holds it the longest. And for my people that want to get money, like I said, if you want to get money, build these portfolios up, and now you can go talk to the place that got all the money, which is banks. So then they're going to come, and I already told you the game. They're going to give you money based on your portfolio. But then once they wire you the money, they're going to give you 3 times the money you got in your account. You can take 20% of that money and repay them every month. So you got a year ahead of start. You got a year head start. You don't even have to worry about a payment because you got a year head start. And for my people that's like, oh man, it's going to be interest on that loan. Absolutely. The problem is most companies, most banks, especially for businesses, most banks do 0% APR, APY, which means you don't pay interest on the money they give you for the first year. For some of the people on the line, they know that, which means I have whatever they give you, 100,000, whatever they give you, you got time to play with it. They're going to tell you what a minimum or a payment that you got to make. You take their money and you pay that loan back. So that's the game. Now that's really the game. So the stock, the ETFs, anybody got any questions on that? These are pretty safe for my beginning investing people. A person that's never invested in their life, don't know what it is, don't anything. Like, these are very safe. You can open up an N1 Finance, you can open up Robinhood, Webull, like any of those brokerages you can open up, and literally tonight, you could literally go in there and, hey, I want to buy Tesla, Apple, next week I'll have the Magnificent Seven, which I call no new losing. Like for instance, if you bought Apple at $10,000 in 2012, right now you'd be a millionaire. And for my people that's like, man, I ain't got time. Think about how fast 3 to 5 years it already went, and what you would have did if you'd have put it in there. So, if you guys want to look these stocks up in more detail, there is a website. It's called, let me put it in the chat. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Stock analysis.com. This is my go-to, y'all. If you don't know nothing about stocks or whatever, write that down because that's not in here. But stockanalysis.com. This is where you get all the information on the company, right? So this is SCHD. Right now, y'all, listen to me. Y'all saw the companies that SCHD had. Let me go back. I'm sorry, y'all. Well, no, I can stay there. So SCHD is $27 right now. It's $27. Some of y'all, that's just going out to eat. You can buy it right now for $27 and let it sit there. You could partner with your peoples. 3 people, that's like less than $10. We all got it. And how many of us then pulled our money together for something crazy? A trip, whatever the case may be. Going out, kicking it, an event, a concert, a basketball game. No, I'm guilty. But we can't pull our money together for this, to take care of our families and our friends for good. This stuff has been around for ages, y'all. For ages. And the one thing that I understood is most people just don't understand it. And so that's the reason why we're pretty much here. Dreamers2Profit. I just want to educate people every week. I'm going to give you something different every week, going over the same things. but these are safe. Now I know this is kind of high. You like $191, Jerome? Yeah, I get it. But like I said, you get the platform M1 Finance, you can put $10 in here and it'll give you a fraction of this company. It'll give you a fraction of this company. So I just want to let you guys know, this is how it works. And then when you guys see the negative 264 is down 1%, do not panic. This thing ain't going nowhere. It's $86 billion in assets. So you never panic. You hold on to it. And I just gave y'all the game. Throw your money in there. Like, throw your money in there. Like, don't even remember the money. Go find a way to get more money. Like, throw it in here and let it sit, because basically these companies are paying you to hold it, if that makes sense. So this is Vanguard's. It's at 191, but like I said, M1 Finance, you can buy a fraction of it, $10, $10 here, $10 here. I recommend, if you can, to get the whole share, because it comes with so many benefits. But this is dividend, which means your 191. I want you guys to look at it like this. If I put $191 into this ETF, they're paying me dividends. So they're going to pay you back that. It may take some time, but they're going to pay you back the 191 plus interest. And if the companies in their portfolio grows, this 191 is going to end up being 294. And I want you guys to understand that if you just put $100 in here, let it sit. When this goes to 291, your $100 goes to $200. And that just depends on how many shares you got. But remember, they pay dividends. So once they pay you, you never take the money out. You just reinvest the dividends. Then eventually your dividends will be buying you new shares and you don't even have to buy it. But some of this stuff I know is over the top. But if you guys have any questions, obviously you can put in the chat, you can reach out, you can talk now, whatever. I just want to educate you guys. The last one, DGRO I talked about. Right now it's $61. So So DGRO, let me give you this for all my shoe heads, all my luxury goods people, all my Louis Vuitton, my Gucci. I was talking to somebody early, and like he would come up, man, like dope dude, man. Talk to him, man. Get Louis V everything. And I hit him with something. I said, "Hey, do you own Louis V?" And he looked at me and he was like, "What you mean? Do I own it? Do you see me?" And I'm like, "All right, yeah, I see you. Louis down. I got it. I get you." And I said, "No, do you own Louis Vuitton?" And he was like, "Wait, what do you mean?" I said, "Every time you buy Louis Vuitton, you should find it on the stock market." By the way, y'all, DGRO has Louis Vuitton in his portfolio. All of these brands, Hennessy, they have that. Nike, they have that. And they're giving you the dividend. Right now, it's $61. Somebody tell me how much a Louis V bucket hat costs. Anybody know? Or give me an estimate? I don't know, because I don't really follow trends like that. But y'all can put it in the chat. But like, think about that. The stuff that we have on costs more than actually owning them right now. Like I always tell people, if you're gonna buy some Louis V, you're gonna buy some Nike, make sure you own it. Make sure you own it. Make sure you own what you do. Yeah, I don't need the kid. So like, but right now you can buy a ETF that has all of these companies in them for $61. $61. So the next time you go out and you buy whatever, I'm not dissing anybody for buying that stuff. Some of that stuff's cool. I got Jordans right now, but I also own Jordan. So, or Nike. So that's what I'm saying. That the thinking has to change. So if you can buy the Jordan, make sure you got $200 to buy the stock. And then just let the 200 sit there just like after a year. Because in a year, you're going to throw them Jordans away. You're going to resell them. You're going to do whatever you want. They ain't even going to be a thing no more. But this stock going to be here. And you can forget about that money. And that money going to grow though. So even if you, one thing I learned, and I hope this don't go over people's head, is that every Jordan I buy, I just bought some $80 and I bought another share. And I'm thinking like, okay, I'm not going to have these Jordans. No, I'll keep them now. But I probably won't be wearing them like that, not every day, but this stock gonna grow every day. And these dividends gonna come to me every day. So in essence, Jordan is paying me after a certain amount of years. He's paying me. That's how I look at it. And that's how I want everybody on the line to look at these things. Look at these things as when I buy this stock, Verizon's in there. So whoever got T-Mobile, Verizon, iShares have it in their dividend portfolio. So just when you pay your bill, I would double it if you can. I would double it and buy the stock. Because eventually Right now, like just my personal portfolio, not Dreamers to Profit, just my personal portfolio, my phone bill, my utilities, all of that stuff is paid just by my portfolio. And I still can can put more back into my portfolio. So I want you guys to understand is over time, this stuff takes care of your bills. This stuff takes care of your lifestyle. So we're gonna reverse engineer the system. We ain't go get our money and just go buy things. I'm saying you gotta buy things, but we're also gonna own things. And this is a way you own things. So, like I said last week, Warren Buffett, greatest investor ever. The CEO of Coca-Cola made 50 million. As the CEO, he got to give half of it to the government because he worked for it. So that's 25. It's still a lot of money. But Warren Buffett made 500 million tax-free. And it's still in his portfolio. And if he needs anything, he just goes to the bank. Because when you get a loan from the bank, it can't be taxed. I hope that don't go over people's head. When you get a loan from the bank, it can't be taxed. But instead of taking that loan because you need money, you take that loan because your portfolio is so big and you got things going. Your business is so big that banks will give you money. They will give you money. They just won't give it to you if you don't have no money. But if you got assets, then you have money. So that's just the lesson today. So what does this mean? And I know you guys can't see this, so I'll send you guys the thing. But in a nutshell, since SCHD inception, which was October 20th, 2011, it basically is up. Let me move this up, y'all. My bad. It's up 207%. What does that mean? That means in 2011, SCHD, that ETF, that fund that I told you guys about, it opened in 2011. It's like a company. And its growth since it started is 207%. If you just put $1,000 in there and didn't touch the 1,000, you have $3,000 right now. I know some of y'all like, man, that's not even a lot. Think about what I just said. SCHD is only $25 right now in 2025. When it first launched, it was like $8. So one share, if I just bought one share, my one share would have appreciated 207% and I'd have had $3,000. What if I bought 25 shares at that time? That's not a long time, y'all. I want us to change our thinking. I want us to change how we look at money. Instead of taking our money and just blowing it on liabilities, and ain't nothing wrong with that, let's take all of our money, put it in investments, and then let our investments grow, then go to the bank and use their money to buy the Bentley because it's tax-free. So, or the Gucci hat or whatever you want to buy. Let's use their money. When we bought the iPhone, when we bought the iPhones and we bought the Android, the Galaxies 24, I have one. My investments paid for that and still do. Vanguard, let's go to that one. That came out in 2006. It's up 217%. I just want you guys to do the numbers. This is basic math. I want you guys to change how you look at money. The last one, this is free game. They're only going to go up too, by the way. They're not going to go down because they only invest in real companies. So these are three right now. You guys can put your money in it right now, and let's look back in 10 years and see what we say. Right now, SCHD is $25. I don't want to hear you ain't got it. I don't want to hear it. Some of us, when we get off the phone, we about to go get something that's more than $25. You got it. These companies is on sale. America's on sale, y'all. America's on sale. A company called DGRO, with the ETF DGRO, it's up 200%, and that came out in 2014. So if you invested 1,000, you have $2,990 right now, doing nothing. That's another thing too. You're doing nothing to get it, and this ain't including the dividends, which would have, like I said, SCHD, you would have tripled your money. Vanguard, you would have did a little better than that over the longer term. And DGRO, you would have tripled your money. But we always say we ain't got it. And every second that go by that we don't invest, like we're losing money. We could literally change our families' lives just by investing in these safe companies. I ain't even gotten to the weeds of what Dreamers to Profit do. We just talking about, I'm giving you the game on where you can start tonight. or tomorrow, and you don't have to touch the money. So let me go to the next one. So those are three, y'all. You'll get this from me. So I'm gonna send this to make sure your emails are in there if you haven't done it already. Most of y'all, some of y'all got the emails already, but I'm gonna send this to you. I want you guys to study it on your own and just think about what I'm saying, man. Get excited about this. This can change your life. Even if you don't work with us, this can change your life. For all my people that's like, I ain't got it, So this is just the stock. So with that being said, why would you want to work with us? All right. Why would you want to work with Dreamers to Profit? Well, number one, if you guys want, our website, dreamers2profit.com, is up. So with me just showing you this, guys, and this is just the low level. I'm just giving you basic stuff, not the stuff we actually do. But to give you guys a big thing is you're gonna earn while you learn. So I do these seminars every Sunday night. Tell everybody you can. You're gonna earn while you learn. We're big on that. So I just gave y'all free game. If you don't want to deal with us ever, no problem. I'm not sweating anybody, not forcing anybody to join. This ain't no get rich quick scheme. It ain't no none of that stuff. We are asking to partner with people. Now, what would we give you? Why would you want to do that? Because we're gonna pay you you're gonna earn 10% on your money every quarter. I want you guys tonight to go home and look at your bank accounts. Go to your bank, ask them what do they pay you to keep your money there. I'm almost guaranteeing you, unless some of y'all are savvy, you're in a high yield savings account, and even if you're in a high yield savings account, you're earning 6-7% on your money at most for the year, not for the quarter, for the year. We're telling you that we want you to earn while you learn, and we're basically gonna keep your money in our portfolio that we've specially made. Got a special portfolio that the guys and the girls in our Dreamers to Profit, we sat down for months and did. It's on automation. And we're so confident in what we do. Now, of course, we got to get the disclaimer out there. Any investment you can lose. Any investment. So invest at your own risk, all of the good stuff. We're not financial advisors or any of that stuff. But what I can tell you is that we're so confident in what we do that we're telling you you can make 10% every quarter, which means you're gonna make 40% for the year. And on top of that, we're not gonna hold your money. So after each quarter, which is April 1st, July 2nd, October 3rd, and January 4th, you want your money, no matter what you put in there, you can take that plus the interest. That's how confident we are. That's how much we know our stuff, what we're doing, which basically means after 1 year, if you just put $1,000 in there, you're getting $1,400, you're getting $400 back on your 1,000. After 5 years, that same 1,000, if you just let it sit and compound, you're gonna get 5,000 back. That's 1,000 a year you're gonna earn from us. After 10, you're almost at 30. This is just with 1,000 and you're not putting anything else in there. After 10 years, you have 30,000. And we're so confident in what we do that we can do that. We feel confident enough to do that. We're just getting started. We're just getting started. Like I said, you can withdraw after each quarter. So how do we do it? We got a diversified portfolio. We have real estate stuff. Tonight, whoever got the email in there, I will send you a link where you can earn 8.5% on your money a year right now. Because I get the game out. We don't hold the game. We give it out. So if you don't want to deal with us, you don't want to work with us, you feel like it's too risky, hey, it's a conservative. Everything we send to our people is pretty conservative. It's like I've been using these apps for a while. You put your money into these apps, it's like clockwork. You can take them out whenever. Probably takes about 2 to 4 days to hit your bank again. But literally, I got an app where you can earn 8.5% on your money every year. And it compounds daily. What does that mean? That means every day they give you a portion of the interest you should get over the year. What does that mean? That means that it's the same thing. Depending on how much you got in there, if you got 1,000 in there, it'll compound, compound, compound. Once you get to $10, it invests in another bond. And then ultimately it's compound interest. So you ain't got to wait the whole year. You know how most people put their money in a CD, which we all thought was safe. A CD, they said, hey, put $600 in the CD, we'll give you 5.6% back over the next 6 months, but your money's locked. And when you get it, they giving you 5.6%. I wish y'all knew. Maybe I should do a seminar on that. All my guys in Dreamers of Profit. Maybe I should do a seminar on what the bank actually does with your money. That will wake you guys up. But ultimately, we have a diversified portfolio. So we deal with real estate bonds. We got our own stock portfolio that we grow. If I'm telling you this, imagine what we're investing in. We got a Forex bot. And for my people that I was going to do a Forex basics, but I think I'll save that for next week. If you guys want more information and you're on Facebook or anything like that, my apologies. We have our brother Benny, he does Ghetto Geek Trading, where he literally shows you guys how to trade into the Forex. If you haven't or don't know what Forex is, it is you can literally put $100 in. If you know how to trade, which we do, you can turn that 100 into 1,000 in a week or 5 days. No problem. Sometimes less than that, depending on certain things. But what's cool about us is we don't even do the trading. We have a trained bot on our trading account that trades automatically. We do not trade. And I can honestly say this, we have not lost. It's only going up, and we are in the process of literally it's going up. And so the way we look at this is why I'm so adamant, and I'm not really trying to get people to just jump on or forcing people to jump on or anything like that, is because I'm so confident our portfolio has grown 1,800% in 4 months. And it's like I told you when it started, 200% this week. And that bot has a lot to do with it. Our portfolio has a lot to do with it. Our bonds grow every day, risk-free. So reason why I'm so confident that your money's safe, we have a great mixture of some risk, but most of our stuff is very low risk. We don't overtrade. We don't do any of that stuff. And we also, as you guys know, we have a crypto portfolio. So when you're asking me, well, what does our money go to? I'm telling you every week because I'm giving you the game. And I'm so confident in what we do that I'm not begging it. I'm not asking it. Like, look, you want to partner with us? Great. Because what we're saying is every week I'm going to give you information like this. Something to write down, something to remember, something to look into, something to diversify, take it back to your family, partners, investment partners, whatever. And like, hey, this is a great deal. This is it. We're partnering with you. We're not taking your money. Like I told you, we already know we don't touch money. We do not touch money. Your money is safe. So that's why you will want to partner with us. And our barrier to entry is really low. And the minimum investment we ask for is $50. So like you can go to our website, dreamers2profit.com, literally tonight and put in just 50 to see how it goes. Now, every quarter, that'd be 5, 10, 15, so $20 for the year on the $50. But some people just want to see it go and see it work. We have people that has invested. And like I said, I'm so confident in it that just invest. And I tell people, I got people that reinvest, reincur every 2 weeks, they put in $100 because they're understanding the power of compound interest. So if you never touch it, then it's going to compound. And we don't touch it. And we don't take your money. And we don't have a fee that you got to pay every month. We don't do that. We're so confident in what we do with our portfolio, that we're like, hey, we can have your money sit here and we can earn money. And we're not just talking, we put our own money into this. So we're that confident in what we do. So why would you want to do this? Because like I said, you can earn while you learn. So while every week I'm giving you the game, I'm giving you new Forex, I'm giving you new crypto, I'm giving you new stocks, I'm sending you links for the bonds, and you're learning these platforms, you could be earning on autopilot with us because we're already got our portfolio up and going. We've tested this thing for a while now. It hasn't lost. It's only been going up. And like I told you guys, I gave you the game. Compound interest is the 8th wonder of the world, which means as long as this money's sitting in here and it's growing every single day, like that's why I'm confident. I want you guys to do it. 40% on your money a year is unheard of in these times. Banks are cutting rates. So I'm so confident in what we do and how we structure this thing and how we understand this thing that I'm willing to say we can give you 40% a year on your money. And the goal is to get it, grow it, so it could be turned into 15% a quarter, 20% a quarter, 30% a quarter. That's the goal. So I want you guys to understand that this really is limited risk. It's limited risk. Like I said, with all things, there is some inherent risk, but I'm so confident in what we do, I'm not worried about it. And all of our links are right there. So please go to our YouTube channel. We give out game there. How to set up an LLC. All of this stuff is on our YouTubes, on our TikToks, Twitters, Rumbles. You can email me. We got a Facebook page. Please follow us. Follow us on all of these platforms. So with that being said, I won't give you guys too much. Y'all got any questions? I'm done with the presentation. So y'all got any questions or anything y'all want to know about? Be anything. We got a quiet group that, but last week it was popping. They was talking last week. All right, so everybody's quiet, so I'm assuming everybody kind of know. All right. If you haven't, please put your emails in the chat. Some of y'all already have it. Put a friend's email in the chat. Put somebody that you might want to partner with in the chat. Emails if you got them. Because we want to get everybody involved. If nothing else, like I said, there is no risk. This is always free. If nothing else, like come every Sunday night. Invite somebody every Sunday night if you can. Because we teach something different every Sunday. I'll send you, if you send me your email, if you haven't, I will send you my presentation from last week. You'll see it's totally different. Went over 3 other stocks, went over 10 other cryptos. And also sent out the link for the 8.5% account. Make sure your emails are there so I can send that, sign up, learn this stuff yourself. But every week I present stuff like this. So if y'all don't have any other questions, man, y'all go ahead. If not, then I appreciate you guys coming out. Make sure your emails are there. And yeah, we should be good. Sorry, I went over a little bit, but yeah. Hold on. Who got the, I think I see something. Okay, cool. All right. So, all right, y'all. Well, I appreciate everybody for coming out. I got your emails. If I do, I will be sending you an email for a follow-up. And yeah, the live portion will be coming out too on YouTube. So I'll send you guys the link for that too. So you can watch it with somebody else. But thank you guys so much.